Hello and welcome or welcome back to Plans with Elle. This channel is all about my family of three getting ourselves out of debt and financially free. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, please do stick around. This video is going to be a check-in for week 3 of November, and I'm going to do the cash stuffing in this video as well. I anticipate the check-in being quite quick this week. Do let me know if you have a preference, you want the videos separately. I know some people prefer just to watch cash stuffings rather than check-ins. Yeah, so just let me know basically which you prefer, but for this week at least I'm going to be doing them both together. So let's get started first on the calendar spread. So here is the calendar spread for the month of November, looking very colourful so far. I printed off this sheet from papertraildesign.com. I got it for November and another one for December as well, for anyone that is interested. So we started off with a no spend on the Saturday, and we moved into another no spend on the Sunday. So that's 3 Sundays in a row now, no spend. So that's definitely a bit of a thing. We then move into Monday. That's our usual grocery day. That's when the food club is available. You can spend as little as a few pounds to get some food that would otherwise go to waste. And we spent £5 then. And this is where we overdid it. Always something. So 2 grocery spends, that's because there was 2 shops. It was an Aldi shop and then a Sainsbury's shop, I believe. So Aldi was the £63.18 and then the Sainsbury's shop £38.80 for anything I couldn't get from Aldi. And those of you that usually watch know that the budget is usually £70 a week for groceries. This week was £60 because we spent an extra 10 last week, an extra 30 last week, sorry, so it's going to be 10 for each week. But we've gone over again. There's been a diet change. We're trying out where we're eating more fish and less meat at the moment, so, and lots more fresh foods. So because of that, there was lots of things we didn't have in, herbs and spices. We've had to increase the budget for this time, so it will mean I'm stuffing less into groceries for the last 2 weeks of November, and the remaining money you'll see later we've put into buffer. And then we follow on with lots of no spend days, so it did really well. So again, Friday seems to be a habit of no spends, Thursday as well on this occasion. No fuel this week. I will probably do it today. And yes, no spending money spent because I am going for that Happy Mail and I want to try and get it to coincide with Black Friday. So that concludes the calendar spread. Let's move on to what's left over in those cash envelopes. Here is the weekly envelopes for our 3rd week. So let's start off with groceries as we usually do. We have got £1.70 left in groceries. Again, technically not left. We spent on card to compensate for the overspend for the diet change that we've been making. So £1.70, that will all be going into the Penny Savings Challenge. So I'll put that in my jar for just a moment. Hopefully you can see that there. Transport, we have the full £30 left because none of it was spent. So think about what to do with that. I reckon we'll probably roll it over, but I'll have a little bit of a think. And spending has £15. I know some of you will be thinking, hold on a second, where's that extra £1 come from? I found £1 while I was out and about, so I decided, find £1, pick it up, the rest of the day you'll have good luck. I know it's a penny, I'm making it £1. I'm going to include this in my Happy Mail. I thought, why not add a little extra to the Happy Mail? So let's put this money into some envelopes so that it has a place. Going to start off here with the Penny Saving Challenge, and it was £1.70 and we have that, so that is what I will colour in just down here, £1.70, and then I've got a jar that I will put that in. This penny challenge is from What If I Fly 17. It is double-sided, but I have decided to only do the first side at the moment. And even then, I think I might drop down to the 100-day penny challenge but until I get my Happy Mail, this is what we're working with. So £1.70 going into our jar. Hopefully not too much noise. There we go. I was as gentle as I could be with that. The £30 for transport, I said, I think I'm going to roll over. So actually, I'm just going to put that back into transport. And what I'll do is if I've got any left over after week 4 or 5, I will stuff that maybe into something like car maintenance or something. But I'm just going to put that 30 back into transport for now. And then this £16 that I've got left over from spending money, I'm so excited, is going to go into, where are you? Happy Mail. So I got this free tracker from Laura at Labelle UK store. Just a free tracker she gives as a thank you. It's £60. And I'm going to just start by colouring in that pound. This is a different colour, isn't it? Is it? I think I said that last week as well. Maybe it dries differently. I don't know. So that pound is going to go in. And then the 15 is going to go in. So let me just pop that in there. So yes, very excited for this. I'm looking forward to Happy Mail. I've started favouriting things. I'm lying to you. I've been favouriting things for ages. I've started putting into another folder things that I intend to buy really soon. Because that's very exciting. I'm honestly so excited to get some Happy Mail. And I know to some it might seem odd. I'm on this debt payoff journey, and here I am about to spend up to, if not over, £60 on Happy Mail. And there's two things to this really. One, the savings challenges is what helps make saving fun, and two, I'm actually saving. And once I've finished getting this up to the £60 and I've got some Happy Mail, then I can focus on, well, what do I want my dice roll leftover spending money to go to? Not the dice roll, sorry, just my leftover spending money that I don't spend in the week. So that's why we do it. And hopefully you understand. I think lots of cash budgeters, I think, feel the same way. It makes it more fun. And if it's fun, you're more likely to do it. And the intention with this Happy Mail will be to start it for January 2023. Been watching a lot of videos lately, cash budgeters getting themselves ready for the new year, what challenges they're going to be using. I know Gillian from Brown Skin Girl, she showed what her 2023 will be looking like. That was really exciting to see. And there's a few others I've been watching. I can't name them all because I'm struggling to colour and talk. Anybody else get like that? So I hope that's correct. What have we got here? What is it? 5, 10, 15. So then that's 30, 35, 40. So let's just check that for a moment, that we've got £40 in here. 10, 20, 5, 35, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40. Excellent. I'm probably going to end up needing that change. I'll put it in for now, but I will likely get it out in a moment because that will come in handy for the cash stuffing. So that's it for what I'm doing in my check-in. Let's get on with the cash stuffing portion of the video. Going to start off with counting the cash as we usually do. So I think it's 205. So let's check. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 5 and 10. 210. I know why. Because I know the amount for the 1 calendar moon challenge. I know what's left. I've done my maths. I've added up what I've saved so far, and I know there's only £5 that I'm going to be scratching off. I'm still going to scratch it off for the satisfaction of scratching it, but that's why there's an additional 5 there from what I withdrew. So let's line up this money. Let's move this tray off to the side. Hoping that all your budgets are going well so far. I feel like from lots of the videos that I've been watching, so at least of everybody that puts a video up, November seems to have been a better month than October for many. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've noticed, and it's been great to see people feeling so happy with how their budgets are working out. Right, okay then, let's get on with putting the money in the right places. We'll start off with our envelopes. So groceries is getting 30, just £30 because of all of that spending this week. It's meant that we've got a lot of fish in the freezer ready for cooking. So that is groceries. Transport is getting 30. So it's a lot for transport. I appreciate there's going to likely be a lot left over. I don't plan on filling my tank, overfilling it to be honest. But I'd rather roll it into this and know that I've got it just in case than put it away into car maintenance, then pull it out of car maintenance because we needed more fuel. So that's transport. And spending, we need to do the dice roll to see how much of my 25, 10, 25 is going to need to go into my dice challenge. So let's get the dice challenge out right now. I'm hoping for a smaller number for this week's dice challenge because, as you know, I'm going for that Happy Mail. So out of this 25, I'm hoping as much of it as possible can go, but it's a dice roll. We get what we get. Let's see. We've mostly had high numbers so far, so knowing my luck, that's what it will be. It's a 6, okay? We've had one of those before. It's higher than I would have liked. Who knows, maybe I'll, stumble on some more money on the floor that I can add to Happy Mail. Oh, I sound ridiculous, don't I? I'll do anything for that Happy Mail right now. Iris Binder, coming for you. There we go then. So I have, just before I got the dice challenge out, quickly moved over some of that money that I said from the Happy Mail so that I got the right change just in case I needed change, and I do. So that is £6 going into the dice challenge, and then that is what, 10, 15, 17, 18, 19 pounds going into spending, with the intention, as last week, of not spending anything. We'll see how we go. Well, not spending anything, spending it on Happy Mail, pretty much. I don't mind if I pretty much put it all to Happy Mail. That is the aim. So that is the 3 envelopes sorted: spending, transport and groceries. So I will move them off to the side. And that leaves us with the 6 that I want to put into the dice challenge. So where have I put you, dice challenge? Here we go. So the dice challenge is filling up nicely. I've not been adding this one up as I go. I will soon, because I want to do a tally up when I give a bit of a debt update. But I know that the total is going to be 275 anyway. Hopefully you can see that. So that is it. I'll leave the dice out because that's going to come in handy in a moment. So we are ready to stuff our envelopes now. So let's get on with it from this one. No, I'm going to start off with this one. Also from Laura from Labelle UK store on Etsy. Here we are then. Emergency is getting nothing. Car insurance is getting 10. So car insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20. And I'm happy to colour this one in because it's only a 10. It doesn't take long. There we are. So building up really well. Probably won't, when I do my unstuffing, take the money out of here. I might let it build a bit bigger. We shall see. Ooh, it's falling out. MOT and service is also getting 10. It was recently, so that's building up. 20, 30, 40, ready for next year. That's the plan with this. So £40 in MOT and service. Happy with that. I don't have a cheat sheet again, by the way, so wish me luck. Goodness knows what I'm going to end up with at the end. Car maintenance, ad hoc, but as I said, probably come December, we'll budget that in. Home insurance is a monthly. Debt is getting, I want to say 20. We're going to put 20 in. We're going to see what happens, and if I'm wrong, I am wrong. So debt now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. And a large amount of that, or at least 20 or 30 pounds of that, is from my added dice roll that I do. So debt is getting there. Mortgage, nothing at the moment. Household. So household is the Bank of Me. That is money from the sale of my house, my first house, and we use some of that money to pay for things for the new house. And rather than just spend that money and it disappears, we've decided to use it almost as a bit of a loan, and we're paying ourselves back. So that's getting 50 this week, 20, 40, 50. And I think that's it for this week now for this one. Although we're doing November as a 5-week month, we're not planning on doing an additional stuff for this one. We normally do it so it's 200 a month. So we have, obviously the lovely Iris budgets placeholders. So we've got 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, is that stuck? No, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, 96, 10, 6, 20. So yes, this is one of the ones that probably by the time I put this video out, this money will likely be in the bank. So that was, what, 620 I said. Where's my tracker gone? Oh, it's hiding behind. This tracker I do off camera. It takes too long for me to work it out. Subscriptions is getting nothing, and that's where I keep all of my placeholders. So on to the next binder. I think we're doing well so far. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Christmas. I feel like I've already done this one. I obviously haven't, but I feel like I have. Christmas is getting 20. And so Christmas now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Okay. Not bad. Not as great as we would have liked it to have been, but we did only start in October and I have spent some of the money. So next year, the plan will be to make sure we're on it with Christmas. Nothing for gifts, nothing for holiday, nothing for date night, nothing for days out, nothing for girls' trip, nothing for boys' trip, nothing for sweet pea. Happy Mail we've just done, dice challenge is done, penny challenge is done, the 1 calendar moon. So that's going to be, well, we know it's going to be getting the 5, so I'll put the 5 in. Oh, I feel like I'm doing it the wrong way around. I can't do it, everybody. I'm going to get the 1 calendar moon challenge, we're going to scratch it off, and then we'll put the £5 in. The 1 calendar moon challenge from the lovely Abundant Budgets. Here we go, scratching off our final one. I have been doing it as closely as I can according to the phases of the moon. I believe this one, you know what, I don't know if it's passed or not. I actually just don't know. Let's just scratch it off. We know what's behind there. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. £5. Thank you, the lovely Abundant Budgets. I've really enjoyed this challenge, and I believe she said because it's shiny, we should be able to continue using this one with a Sharpie crossing it off. So I do hope to use this challenge at some point again in the future. Putting that money then into the correct wallet. So this should total 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Hooray, fully funded. This money is going to my credit card, and that should put my credit card to 0. And that is a debt paid off, and we can focus on the personal loan and the Bank of Me debt. Finally then, we're going to move on to the dice roll for the final £10. Sorry if there's any lighting changes or any moving of things, by the way. My little one just woke up, so I had to tend to him, and it's now however many minutes later. So yes, didn't anticipate that short a nap. Here we go. Bringing out the list for the 10-sided die. Oh, Iris, Iris has made a fantastic roll with it challenge, and she's offered it out to any creators out there that want to do it. Please somebody, because this is scruffy, please someone make a lovely dashboard to go along with these kind of things. That would be so nice, rather than my scruffy writing and my cross out edited work. Anyway, let's get on with it. If I roll a 1, it will go into Christmas. A 2 will be date night. 3, debt, that's the actual debt, the loan. 4 will be gifts. 5, car maintenance. 6, days out. 7 to the holiday, which we need to start funding soon, so I wouldn't mind if it goes into that one. 8, the household debt, that's the bank of me. 9 for the mortgage, that's for some overspends. And 0 will be to roll again. So let's see what the dice gives us this time. If you haven't made your predictions already, maybe pop them in the comments for me. Let's see what you think we're going to get. And it's an 8. Now, was that last week or the week before we had that? Household debt. I don't mind, honestly. As I say, all of these things I'd be happy with it going to. That's why I took out the split spending, because I think actually I wouldn't be happy with that one because I don't necessarily need more spending money. But an 8, so the bank of me. Let's get out that folder then. That's in my budget book one. I am pleased. So we put in £60 to this one then this week instead of 50. So as always, I'm going to have to count it all again to see what it is we've actually got. So let's put the 10 in there. Lovely jubbly. All right then, let's have a count. We have 400 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, £630. Wow. Yes, this is certainly adding up. I'm really excited with that. This definitely means I'm going to the bank and I am cashing this money in, because there's a lot in here and I want it, in the bank, ready. And all this emptied, so I can just, de-stuff all of my binders. So that marks the end of this video. For my next video, I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of a debt update, because obviously we've now finished the 1 calendar moon challenge. And I will also be taking out some of the cash, not from all of the envelopes, but from some of the envelopes, as well as totting up what we've saved so far. I was considering waiting until week 5 in order to do this, but I want to see what we've got now. I am too impatient. Quite simply, I'm too impatient. So I'm going to do a count up of the money. Whilst we're doing it, we'll do a bit of a condensing and then a debt update as well. And I hope to maybe throw that video out midweek. We will see how we get on. Thank you for liking, subscribing and commenting. I really do appreciate it. Doing my best to keep up on other people's videos and comment on those videos. I am at least at minimum liking them as I watch them. Sometimes the problem is I watch them on the big screen, so then if I'm not watching on my phone, it's not as easy to comment, whereas I'm watching it on the TV, there's not a big keyboard that pops up on the TV. Wouldn't that be good? Right, this is a really long goodbye, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.